I made those Twinkie dogs like in Weird Al's UHF. So let's try this. It's not that bad. Oh man, I got... thought that would be really bad, but that wasn't that bad actually. Okay, whatever. So, let me pop this. Yeah, I'm gonna finish that. So, good old Andy from Mortville Records, and in my Shoot Fighter video, I showed this, and he said, "Yeah, go ahead, play it." And he doesn't care. So we're gonna listen to some WADGE. I think it's really good. The guitar is badass. So, hi to everyone. Hi. I don't know if you're gonna watch this. Andy, TZ, Video Massacre, Film Trauma, OG Knight Rider, Garth. Collection Conquered. Eliza. Saw my friend Eliza today. Haven't seen her in a while. So I'm going to review Sergio Martino, Slave of the Cannibal God. So I remember I had this on some collection. And I could just tell it was uncut. And I like all the cannibal movies. I like... First one I saw was Cannibal Ferox, and I thought it was awesome. Then Cannibal Holocaust, then Cannibal Apocalypse, and then Jungle Holocaust, and Man from Deep River. I think I saw Eaten Alive before Man from Deep River. Then Amazonia. And then the original Green Inferno from the 80s, not the... Man, what's his name? Cabin Fever. Eli Roth. He couldn't even make a cannibal movie. Anyway, Slave of the Cannibal God is from 1978, directed by Sergio Martino. And I looked him up. Man, Sergio Martino directed A Man Called Blade, Hands of Steel, Island of the Fishman. He directed Torso, The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, 2019, After the Fall of New York. Man, he did a lot of good movies. Probably Slave of the Cannibal God. I'm thinking maybe that's his... I haven't seen Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward, but I think so far the movies I've seen of his, Slave of the Cannibal God is my favorite. It stars Ursula Andress, Claudio Castanelli, and Stacy Keach, which is so bizarre. Seeing Stacy Keach in a cannibal movie, might as well see like Tommy Lee Jones or Robert De Niro or what's his name? Frank Booth from Blue Velvet. I remember his name. It's just so weird that he was in a late, not just a cannibal movie, but a late 70s cannibal movie. So yeah, this is from Code Red. And when I put it on, the menus are so cool on this. And the DVD cover, Blu-ray cover. This is what sold me on it. Like, also, man, I have Cannibal Ferox. I have a burn copy. I used to have like a bootleg VHS. I have Cannibal Holocaust. I have Eaten Alive. I got most of them, but I was like, I don't have Slave of the Cannibal God. So I was like, let me just get it, because watching them, Ferox, Holocaust, and Eaten Alive. They're all kind of the same. They all seem like, even, you know, I think Eaten Alive uses scenes from Man from Deep River. So they cannibalize each other. So, like, once you've seen them all, they're kind of jumbled together for me. Even though Cannibal Holocaust is probably the best. So what's good about Slave of the Cannibal God is it's a little different. Actually, it just has a different feel. I think it's in New Guinea. Yeah, it's in New Guinea. They go to New Guinea. And they're looking for Ursula Andress's husband, her and her brother. He's a scientist, and he went into the jungle looking for a certain tribe. So they go looking for him. They asked Stacy Keach to find him, and I'd seen it before, but I didn't realize, like, he went to an island off the coast of New Guinea. I don't know if it's Papua New Guinea. So I was like, man, it's already a crazy jungle, and now they're going to an island that's even more isolated. So he takes them. They get to the island. He has some porters, some natives helping him, and I was gonna say, like, right away, but not almost right away. Like, his helpers start getting picked off. Like, they're getting snagged in traps. They're running away. They're getting taken at night. And this is pretty good. It's different. Like I said, it's different. And then finally, it's just Ursula Andress, Stacy Keach, and Claudio Casanelli. And then, like, almost an hour in, I was like, no one's gotten eaten. I think, like, of course they kidnapped, or they killed his helpers, and they took them, I was assuming, to eat them, but they never show it. So I was like, are we gonna see any cannibalism in this? Because it almost comes off as just more of a jungle action adventure movie. So I was like, maybe we're not gonna see, like, too much flesh eating. But at the end, they eat, and it's pretty gruesome. And then they go wild at the end of this movie. Like, there's one part where I was like, holy hell, I did not expect this. Like, and I don't want to tell you what it is, but if you've seen it, then you know what part I'm talking about at the end. Like, man. And, like, the guy that had to do it, I was, I don't know. I don't think I could. And for enough money, he'll do anything, so. And then, yeah, I don't want to give away, I don't want to spoil the ending. Ending is a little, there's no, like, grand finale or, like, really good action scene with gore or shooting or bloody violence or anything. But then I was like, this is a late 70s movie. Movies ended different back then, you know. They're actually trying to tell a story, so I appreciated that. Oh yeah, I gotta mention the animal violence. There's some pretty bad animal violence in here, which doesn't really bother me. It's actually a movie called Primitives. I think that's the worst offender for, like, the animal violence. Everyone says Holocaust and Ferox, but if you've seen Primitives, there's a lot in there, and it just seems worse for some reason. Anyway, I'm not talking about Primitives. I'm talking about Slave of the Cannibal God. There's a good decap. There's some good flesh ripping, flesh tearing, some killing. Stacy Keach is really good in this. Yeah, watching it, I was and I think, I don't know if they intended it this way, but watching it, I was I'm Stacy Keach. I would be him. That would be me. And maybe if you watch it, you would, like, get what I'm saying. You'd probably think the same thing. I was that would be me. So in the final analysis, Slave of the Cannibal God, I would give it, man, I'll give it a 4, because it's, if you like the cannibal movies, the Italian cannibal movies, you have to see it if you haven't seen it. You have to own it. They almost seem a more coherent like series of movies than the Halloween franchise to me, like thinking about it. Get the Blu-ray. Yeah, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I'll watch it again. I like the jungle movies a lot. It has a U.S. cut and like I guess the international cut. I can't remember which one I watched. I guess I watched the international one. Well, yeah, Ursula Andress shows her body off in this, man. And I was like, man, she's hot. I didn't expect her to go full nude on this, but she does. She's a good sport. So, Slave, also known as Mountain of the Cannibal God. But I guess Slave of the Cannibal God, I like that better. There's good old Ursula right there. So, yeah, add it to your collection if you like the cannibal movies. And tomorrow, as soon as I wake up, I'm going to put on Double Team. And I'll review that. And I'll see you in the morning in a few short hours. I don't have too much liquor and alcohol tonight. Just a little bit, so I won't get too effed up. Let me know what you think of WADGE. Too. And, I'll see you in the morning.